What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You kind of see I'm getting set up to respray some of the trim on the Allroad. You might have saw in the last video that the car's sitting up. It kind of like the sun just kind of destroyed everything. I got the blocking the sun on the front bumper so it doesn't get too hot, but I did the roof already. And what I used was this SEM bumper coater that a lot of people use on this on the Allroads. It's real famous on these Allroads because it's like an exact match and the finish comes out real good. I did try other few paints, but even like a few days later, when I touched it, it left like a fingerprint. So I found a shop that had these in stock, and the one I'm using is a 39153. It's like a dark charcoal gray. The one that most people use is a 39193. So, and that one I think is just called dark gray. This one is charcoal. But I wanted it a little bit darker because my wheels are darker. So, and then no one had the 39193 except for one place had only one can. I found two shops that had these, so I bought these. One can goes a long way. So I'm about to do this and then we'll see what the results are like. We're shaking them up right now. And then I had some cans sitting in the car, so they all got hot. And of course I got some hot water right here for them to sit in. And what that does is it heats the cans up, the paint, so it sprays better. Kind of creates a little bit more pressure in the can so it'll spray better. But this stuff sprays real good. It's like almost as soon as you paint it, it like dries. And the other thing about this is you don't need any adhesion promoter. You can see it says no adhesion promoter required, and it's going on plastic. So not perfect, but you know, until I'm able to get the car painted or something, this is the route I'm gonna go now. So let's get to it. Guys, a little walk around so you can see how I had to tape everything off, and you kind of see the before. I was gonna leave this little chrome trim. A lot of people paint it, but since my rims have a chrome on, I was gonna leave it. But someone hit me right here, so I'm gonna have to push this back out. But you can see some of the chrome came off. I'm gonna go ahead and paint those for now, and then I'll probably get the little trim there, but I'm gonna see how it looks. I need to get another one of these because this is cracked. I'm gonna just go ahead and paint it for now. You can see. Let's start off with one of these partial cans. That's coming out kind of messed up. Let me test this one. Yeah, that one's not good. That was a better one. I think you're supposed to do like 3 coats on this. Shake that one up, Donovan. Shake that one up. This one's done here. Take the top off. So far, so good. Go fade parts a little more. So you see, I still got to put a lot of coats on here. I had bought like I found one paint shop by me that had these in stock, so I bought all the cans that they had. I think it was like 11 cans, so they gave me a deal on them. Otherwise, I would have had to buy the 39193 online. I think it's a lighter shade of gray, and they cost a lot more. But this shop had them on the shelf, and I told them I was gonna need about all of them, and they gave me a deal. I think I used about, on the roof, I think I used about 4 cans, 4 or 5 or something like that. All right, so I'm gonna start on the rest of this. You can see I did the wing. I wanted to see how the wing would look the same color. You can see I didn't sand it or anything, because I was probably gonna take it off and sand it down and respray, but I wanted to see how it would look, because I'm thinking about doing the roof maybe a gloss black. So I want to see how it would look with the wing painted the same color. Not sure how I feel about it. I think I might go ahead and color match it to the body and leave the roof a different color. But you can see I did the rear bumper. This stuff covers real good, and see, I can touch it. It's already dry. You can see these have like scratches and stuff in them, but I didn't want to mess around trying to fill those in, and then I could just wait for one of these to pop up at the junkyard that's in better condition and grab that and spray it. So that's probably what I'm gonna do later. Stuff has real good coverage. see this. This is about like 1.5 cans covered like the whole car and some. So this is like, I would say about 1 coat. So I still got, the back wasn't that bad. The back, whoever had this bumper, I got this bumper from the junkyard before, and someone had painted it already. So it just had like a few scratches on it. But you can still see, you know, some of the parts that were faded and stuff. So I'm gonna have to give it like a good amount of coats to cover all that. But it's looking better already. It's not really blotchy. That's one thing about this paint. Some other paints, when you're trying to cover a big panel, it'll be blotchy. In the roof, you can see it's blotchy a little bit, but it's like once you get in the sun, it's like once the paint dries, it was real blotchy at first, but once the paint dries, it kind of evens out. That's a real good thing about this one. All right, I'm gonna do the rest and come back. I just went over another full can, starting to cover a lot more. But you can see right here where it wear down to the bare plastic, how it's like textured. So I'm gonna try to maybe do a heavier coat right there or something, but it's looking like 100% better than it was. But look at the hood. And I did color sand this out before, but I don't know if it's gonna be able to do it again. I'm gonna try, but if not, like I said, these do pop up at the junkyard. If I get lucky, I'll find one this same color with a good hood, and I'll just grab the hood and maybe the plastics if the plastics are good on it. This stuff lays pretty good, man. Of course, the rear looks real good because it was already kind of painted. But was painted, so it just has a flatter finish than it was before. So I don't know if they have some type of satin clear coat or something, but I was able to polish these out before with some of that color polish. I used black, and it came out pretty good before that. But that was on the stock finish. So I got what, 5 cans left. So it's probably gonna take maybe 2 more cans, maybe 3. But I'm gonna see how it looks. I'm gonna just keep going until it looks decent. Then I still got my mud flaps, so I need to put on. But I do need to do these mirrors, and they also sell a gloss black. They said, and it's an exact match to any factory gloss black trim. So I might get that for this. And I'll probably do these window sills too. But I'm gonna see how it comes out and then go from there. Then I need to repaint the mirrors. I'm gonna do a few more coats and then we'll come back, see how it looks. All right, I tried a little something for those, for these parts. What I'm doing is, I'm just getting real close on them. And see how it kind of glosses them over and kind of flattens them. Good thing is just the way this paint is made. You could do this and it won't run. And that looks like 1,000% better than what it was. So you can see I did the front bumper already. Still not perfect, but looks a lot better than it was. I'll do the rest of this. All right, y'all. I think I got them covered pretty good. These didn't flatten all the way out, but they look a lot better than they did. So I didn't want to keep trying to get it perfect because, you know, but I think it came out pretty decent. Then I just went over, because I did everything else heavy. I didn't do the back because it covered pretty good. I just went over the back with one full can heavy, so it would have kind of that satin sheen to it like the rest of the car. But I got what, 3 cans left, so I was like, I could save those for later in case I want to change something later, because these aren't easy to find locally. There's a few other spots I might check to see if they have it in case I find some better plastics later. But I think this is cool for now. And then, of course, after these cure, I could put some of that black polish on them to kind of hide some of the orange peel and all that stuff. But I think it looks pretty good. So I use what? Well, I got 7 cans over here. 2 of them were partial, so I would say what I use a total of like 5.5 cans total. On the bottom part, the top, I used about maybe about 4 cans yesterday, because I did top yesterday. So I still gotta get some gloss black for the grills and stuff, and then there's an Allroad at the yard. I might try to see about getting the hood for that. If not, I'm gonna try to polish this out, because I gotta make sure it's the same color. So this kind of took a lot of time actually waiting it for it to dry in between. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna do a part 2. So this is gonna be part 1, and then I'm gonna do the grills and all that, and then we'll see how everything looks all together, and hopefully the hood. But we'll take all the newspaper and stuff off and see how everything looks without it, and with the wheels and everything. All right, you guys, you can see I'm pretty much done. Came out pretty good. Says it takes like 48 hours for this to completely dry, to cure rather. You can see right here, I did use some of the bullfrog paint tape. I guess because it was hot on this side when I was taking that off, some of that residue stayed on there. You can see it real bad right there. But probably when it gets colder this evening, sometimes you can just take your finger and it'll just roll off. So I'll try that, but if not, I'll get some of the remover, but I'm gonna wait till this stuff fully cures. And then later on, I'll probably try to polish it or something. You can see of course, it's a different color from the wheels. And I did talk to a paint shop about color matching that, but it wasn't like a paint for plastic. It would just be a regular paint. So I would have to have like a shop probably do that, or find some of these at the junkyard where all the fender flares are OEM matched, because they got paint on them already, and then I would just have to sand them down. But I kind of, on the Allroad, I kind of like this look right here. Some of the ones that are color matched, they just kind of make it look like an A6. It kind of takes away from it to me. And I was actually thinking about doing that, but then I was looking at some more pictures. I kind of like the Allroad with the two-tone like this. But I need to do the grills. Of course, you see I need to polish the headlights. I did go pick up some paint, some special paint for this, because I did try, you know, of course you always try some of the finish restore stuff, the liquid stuff, but it always gets back like this. So SEM makes an actual trim paint for that. It's kind of just like that, so it should spray real good and should be a lot of it. And I'm gonna try it on the grills too, and maybe a few other places, but that'll be in the next video in part 2. But I like it. It came out pretty good. I mean, it looks 1,000% better than it was. It'd be nice if it matched the wheels, but pretty good for now. All right, let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys in the next video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.